humans, it's just Martine, and today we're going to be wrapping up October and looking into the future. Into November, basically. We're just going to talk about what I accomplished in October and what I want to do in November. That's it. But let's pretend it's something cool and fancy. We'll just keep it a secret between us that it's just basically a goal wrap up. Okay, let's jump into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my October reading, because if you've been around here for any length of time, then you know that in September, I participated in Bookopoly-thon for the whole month, and I did weekly reading vlogs and all that stuff, jazzy. But I really haven't talked much about my reading since then, aside from doing like one cozy fall reading vlog and like continuing my Kingdom Keepers series. I guess I did post my children's classics video, but like those are specific pointed things. Like I haven't just been talking to you about the normal things that I've been reading. So we're gonna start with that. All right, so right now I have my Goodreads books stats pulled up for this year, and you can see that I've so far in this year in total read 136 books, which is exactly equivalent to the number of books I read in 2018. But the difference is that when you look at the pages read, I've read like about 7,000 less pages in 2020 than I did in 2018. I know it's not really realistic, but I would love to close this gap and read at least as many pages as I did in 2018 this year, making it officially my most successful year with like, even if I get one more page read than 2018, but I have to read the number of books to close that gap, like that would be great. The only reason 2018 has such a high page count for the number of books is because I read the entirety of what has been written so far of Game of Thrones in that year. But let's get into the specifics about this month. We can really see when I was not in school, July, but we're focusing on October, and I read 8 books in October compared to my 12 books that I read in September, but that's fine because I wasn't in the middle of a reading challenge. I read White Fragility, Traveling Sprinkler, Beach Read, Children of Virtue and Vengeance, Clap and You Land, Cloud Cover, A Tale of Magic and Kindred. And page-wise, I read like 300 pages short of 3,000 pages, which is not bad. White Fragility, I gave it 5 stars. Traveling Sprinkler got 4 stars. Beach Read, 5 stars. Children of Virtue and Vengeance, 3 stars. Clap and You Land, 4. Cloud Cover, 3. A Tale of Magic, 3. And Kindred, 5. I just finished Kindred yesterday, and it was incredible. I think the reading question that like I've been grappling with myself over this entire month is, am I in a reading slump or am I just busy and or stressed? Because 8 books is on the lower end of books for me in a month. It's less than normal, I would say. But also I'm in the thick of like midterm seasons in school, and like everything's kind of crazy, and there are lots of reasons why I could be reading less. So it's hard to know if I don't want to read because I'm in a reading slump, or I don't want to read because everything else is stressing me out. Who's to say? So we can't really determine it. But I think the lesson that can come out of any type of book slump, we'll call it a reading slump just because I did read less than normal, even if in my mind it's not quite the same as how big a reading slump seems. We're still gonna label it that for the purposes of this video, and the good thing that comes out of that is, one, a focus on different things. So like there were a couple weeks where I was really focused on what YouTube content I was making, and I was making videos about lots of different topics that I haven't covered before, like when I did my bass playing challenge and stuff like that. So I had lots of other focuses going on, which is really good, like creatively. This should be a standard, like normal reading month for me. I should be happy with this, and I am, because months like this are helping me change my mindset about what I define success as, especially in like terms of my hobbies. Like it's weird to succeed at your hobbies, but like also it's not, because a lot of hobbies are inherently competitive. Like sports, usually that's a hobby and it's inherently competitive. You win at it, and so why should reading be any different? But sometimes that mindset gets unhealthy, and so it's a balance of trying to push myself to reach goals, but then also to realize that like that's a fake thing that I don't have to accomplish to have fulfillment in life. You know what I mean? So then let's talk about how October went writing-wise. I haven't talked about writing on this channel for a little while. I've been in the midst of making different videos about my writing and then deleting them because they just weren't what I wanted them to be, and it was vlog style, so like you couldn't go back in time and fix it. It doesn't really matter. I'm talking about these things now. So I have technically been writing, but I haven't been talking about my writing on my channel, even though at the end of every video I say, and subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content, and writing is right in the middle of that. But with November coming up, lots of people are doing NaNoWriMo, so let's talk about my writing. 2 months ago, I finished the first draft of a podcast audio play script. It's real bad, so I put that aside for the month to focus on something else, namely the like instructional binder for my organization on campus for how to do a certain position. I had to do the draft of that. I've gotten the notes back from that. So I'd love to fix that over November. But also I need to return to this podcast project to make like the due date for it. So I need to go back and like figure out how to make it not like it is right now, if that makes any sense at all. How to make it so that I find it bearable to read. That's all I really need. I need to find it bearable. Because right now I don't. So that's the goal. So I'm not technically going to do NaNoWriMo, that's just too much of a commitment for me right now, but I will be writing. And November goals reading wise, I totally forgot to say, I'd just like to be equal to this month. If I could get like even one more book than this past month, that'd be super cool, but like lower those expectations. We're bringing them down. I want to read one book. I want to finally finish Kingdom Keepers 3. That's my reading goal for the month. I just want to finish it. School-wise, I want to keep doing what I'm doing. Well, not what I was doing last week. Video to come on that, but just doing what I normally do. And then my YouTube goals. So see, in September I had specific YouTube goals and they came true, so that was super cool. But like, my channel high-key flopped in the month of October, which is totally fine. I just do this for fun, whatever. So I like hesitated the whole time as I saw the downward trend to like set any like number goals, except for the number of videos that I do. So every week I do 2 videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, like I say in my outro every time. However, every 2 weeks I try to put up a video on Friday as well. So I don't know if that particular upload schedule is like messing with YouTube for me and I need to stick with either 2 videos a week or 3. I feel like 3 videos every week is not sustainable for me, but 2 videos is not enough content for like what I want to do. My end of the content making, it's not enough. I need the challenge. So I don't really know what to do. If you have suggestions, please comment them down below. I also don't really know what kind of videos people are liking. Like I see the analytics, but it's really confusing because there's some content that did like really bad when it first came out, but it gets like 1 or 2 views every couple of days here, and there's some that did like really well on the first day and then like never get watched again. So who is to say what works? I have watched so many videos, I have read so many things telling me this is how YouTube works, and I feel like I've found contradicting proof in my own channel since I started it. None of those things are true. But I would like to stick to my upload schedule. That shouldn't be a problem because I schedule videos like several days before they're actually going to go up. So I'm never like scrambling to upload something, but just stay consistent. Stay consistent. It will pay off in the long run. The people who are meant to be watching my content, you're meant to be here. I love you, I appreciate you. You found this and that's all that matters to me. So that's where I am like YouTube-wise. Goal-wise. So what did we learn from this video? Ultimately, October was like a pretty good month and I accomplished things even though I don't feel like I accomplished things, which is just life, I guess. Additionally, I've been learning not to take like reading slumps so personally, or like I'm never going to want to read again. I just need to stop catastrophizing in total, but like applying it in this. We're learning how to apply it in this specific scenario, if you know what I mean. I also learned that floor vlogging is peak Martine. So hello. And I'm just excited for what November will bring, aka me, closer to the end of the semester. That's all I really want right now. That's all I need. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. What are your goals for November? How did your goals go for October, etc., etc.? Just how are you in general? Whatever you want to say it in the comments down below. I'll chat with you. I respond to every comment. And subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content on Wednesdays and Sundays and every other Friday, as discussed in the video. And until next time, bye humans, bye!